Hello, everyone. We are back. Oh my goodness, it is so hot today. I'm literally sitting on a frozen water bottle because it's too hot. It's too hot today. It's fine. Everything is fine. Thankfully, I only had a short day of work, so I've been able to just chill somewhat. But, alrighty. We are going to finish this little burb. He doesn't look too terribly wonky. Just a little bit. He actually looks half decent compared to everybody else. I mean, none of these blue jays look terribly wonky. I think we saved them. I think we actually did a pretty good job with the little blue jays. They don't look too terribly wonky. I think it's because there's so much different like colors going on that you can't see the wonkiness. Whereas for like the oh my goodness, there's so much fluff, so much stuff sticking all over you. For the mourning doves, it's like there's less coloring going on, so you could see all the wonkiness a little bit more. Who's the cutest one? I think you were one of the better ones. Were you one of the good ones? Sort of. Oh, this one was the This is the wonky little guy. You know. His little beak just sticks up. It's fine. I think this one was probably the best one of the mourning doves. But, yay. Alright, we're gonna work on the blue jay. We gotta get this little guy some wings. And a tail. We gotta work on his little tuft. Yeah, I think it's just the tuft, the tail, and the wings for this little guy. And then we'll make at least one more a blue jay. He does not stand very well. That's okay. He's just a little guy. He doesn't know how to stand. He doesn't have feet. Okay, let's start with the tuft, I think. I want to start with the tuft. Just because I feel like it's going to be easier if I do the tuft first, rather than doing everything that's bigger. Because those bigger things will get in the way once we start doing stuff. So, for these tufts, I need to make it so that it pulls to the back on the front loops. We're going to be going in a circle around. But on the front side, I need it to be pulling towards the back. And on the back, I need it to be pulling also to the back. So I'm going to do that by doing increase stitches on these back surface stitches. So I'm just going to do 1 stitch and 2 stitch. So an increase stitch is basically doing 2 stitches in 1 stitch. And then we'll do 2 stitches in this one as well. Do 1 stitch and 2 stitch. And that is going to make these stitches push out towards the back. You can kind of see how it's trying to go straight backwards instead of vertical. They want to go that direction. And actually, we're going to do one more increase right here, just to make sure that those ones are going all the way over. All right, now we're going to do some decrease stitches. So I'm going to do a decrease stitch here. And it's kind of weird doing decrease stitches on, what's it called? Surface stitches? Because, like, I'm just going into the surface of this, but I'm doing decrease stitches. But that's to get these stitches to pull towards the back. If I just let these stitches go vertical, it would, you can kind of see how those ones are being pulled towards the back. And these ones are being pulled towards the back. So it's already going in the direction that I want it to go in, which is perfect. Very, very perfect. All right, now in this first stitch, I'm actually just going to do a single stitch. And then here, I'm going to do an increase again. And one more increase here. And then we're going to do a single. And then I'm going to do a whole bunch of decreases. So I'm actually going to do 3 stitches into 1 stitch, and then 3 stitches into 1 stitch on this side as well. There we go. And then we got that. And now we have our little tuft. So now we can do, we're going to do we're going to combine these two sides. So I'm going in the back loop for the front side, and I'm going to go in the front loop for the back side. And then, oh wait, I need to do that as slip stitch. And I do the same thing. Whoops, didn't want to go through both of those. Slip stitch. And then one more. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. I think I just have to go in right here. There we go. And slip stitch and 2 chains. And a boom. Where's my skizzers? I moved everything around. Alrighty. Skizzers. I poked my blister. I think I was weeding like a week ago and I got a blister from it. And it's pretty much just like scabbed over now, but it's still just like tender if it gets poked, and I poked it. It doesn't like being poked, which is fair. I don't like being poked, so I can imagine that a scab would not want to be poked either. Alrighty, so now we just have to hide all of these ends. Come on, yarn. Yarn! Ah! Oh dear, what did we get stuck on? Nothing. Cool. Perfect. Alright, and then we're gonna get this one. Just gonna go whoop. And whoop. Right there. Oh, we got stuck on something. We got stuck on something. That's okay. We're just gonna go right back up there and pull the rest of that down. Just like that. And now we have our little tuft. Perfect. He has his little tuft. Alrighty. Little blue jay tuft. Okay, let's do some wings. Oh no, don't fall. Nope, don't fall. Good. Good bird. We have to teach our birds how to stand. Forget teaching birds how to chirp or do like recall stuff. Just teach them how to stand and it'll be fine. Okay, so let's see here. What are we doing for wings? I think this style wing would be good. What we do? Yeah, okay. We got this. We got this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go right under the eyeball, about where we want the wing to attach to, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. So we'll attach right here. And we do 1 stitch, 2 stitch. Ah, yarn! Maybe. 2 stitch, 3 stitch, 4 stitch, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I need my dark blue. A dark blue. I think I'm slightly insane today, just because of the heat, so I do apologize if I am a little bit more crazy than usual. I think it's just the heat. I think the heat is getting to me. It's fine. Everything is fine. I have been drinking water. I have eaten food. I think I ate food. Yes, I ate food today. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we're gonna do a slip stitch and a slip stitch and a slip stitch. Okay, and then we're gonna swap over to the blue. Okay, except I want the dark blue to be hidden inside of these stitches. Alrighty, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna swap back to the dark blue. Wait, what? Yes, dark blue. Dark blue. And then we'll hide the light blue inside of the dark blue. And then we'll swap back to the light blue, and we can just leave the dark blue in the back now, because we'll use that again once we get to the more dark spots up top. So we don't have to carry it all the way through to the front. So that would be unnecessary. Okay, unnecessary. Oh, you know what? Is this okay? I just realized I moved my microphone and it may or may not have been picking me up as well. Hopefully that's better. Okay, and we're moving to the front. So we're gonna do a slip stitch here. And we flip it around. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that was slip stitch. Yes, yes, yes. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna do 1 and 2. And now we're gonna swap over to white. So we're gonna grab our white. Yarn. Okay, and then go there. And we're gonna do an increase in this 3rd stitch. So we're gonna do 1 chain, 1 stitch, and 2 stitch. There we go. And that should be good. So now we're just gonna move that white there. Actually, I want to tie off this white, and then I want to hide this white while I want to hide the white inside of the stitches. Okay, I'm just going to hide it under this one. So we're just going to do 1 chain, 2 chains, grab the skizzers, snip that. Where is Rice Cake? I don't know where he went. I'll try to move Rice Cake's cam because he's rarely in his cam. And I kind of want to get it so that he's in the cam. Wait, did I do the right one? Confusion. Oh, yes, I see what it did. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Alrighty. So there's that one. And then, oh, you know what? I actually need to do the dark blue right here, not the light blue. We're going to hide the light blue inside of here. We're going to swap over to dark blue. And I also need to hide the dark blue inside of these stitches. Oh my goodness, so much yarn to hide. To hide the yarn. Hide all the yarn. Alright, and we're going to hide that. Basically, by hiding the yarn, I just mean that I put the yarn in between. So like, I treat it as if it's part of the stitch. So they just stay there, and then that way, whenever it goes through, it just hides inside of the stitches. So I'm basically weaving it in without having to actually weave it in. It's quite nice. You can pre-weave it in. Because I'd basically be putting it in the same spot if I were weaving it in. But since I'm doing it as I go, I don't actually need to weave it in. So it's quite nice. Quite the nice. Okay, swapping to dark blue. And we're going to do a slip stitch here. Slip stitch there. Slip stitch there. And a slip stitch here. So that's 3 slip stitches, and then we go backwards. Flip it around. We're going to do a slip stitch here. A slip stitch here. And a slip stitch here. And then we're going to swap back to the dark or the light blue. And we're going to do, let's see, what stitch am I in? I am in that stitch. So we're going to go in this one. I actually want that to go around on the other side. There we go. Much better. I want this to go here. I want that to go there and that one there. Okay. Much better. You know what? I think we're only going to have those two. I think we're only going to have those two. All right, so I want to do 1 chain, 2 chains, a snipper clip. Whoops. Okay, and now we can chuck the dark blue out of there. And now we just have to deal with the light blue. Light blue. And now I have most of the ends woven in. I really only have, like, what is it, 2 ends? I'll have 3 ends total to weave in, which isn't terrible. It's really not terrible. For using 3 colors, you would essentially, if you, like, each color that you use, you're going to have 2 ends to weave in. So if you weave in some of those ends by hiding them inside of the stitches, you have significantly less stitches that you have to weave in later. And I wove in apparently 3 of those, so you know, that's pretty chill. Okay, we're going to snipper clip. Although these blue ones are quite easy because they're right next to, why is that piece of yarn so loose? That's okay. These ones will be pretty easy because they're super close to the project, so I can just tuck these right there, and then I can just drag these right inside of the project, and I don't even have to hide them in the wing. I can just drag them. Why does it feel like something's crawling on me? Something is. That's an ant. I have not yet found what the ants have found. The ants are better at hide and seek than I am. Or maybe I Spy. I should play I Spy with an ant. You can only play it with food, though. The ants will win. Because they could spy things that you can't see. It'd be terrifying. It'd be like, how did you find that? It'd be like, we didn't. Our buddy did. They cheat. They call in their buddies. Call in their buddies. Alright, we're going to... I'm actually just going to trim these because I don't even need to weave these in anymore. I just need them to disappear. Disappear. There we go. Okay, and now I can focus on this tail. I can make go right through all of those stitches, and then I can just trim off whatever extra comes out the other side, and that will be beautiful. Okay, and now I can ant go away. And there is that. Perfect. 1 wing done. 1 wing done. Beautiful. That actually looks like a very nice wing. That is indeed a nice wing. Alrighty, now we just have to do the mirror opposite of that on the other side. So we're going to grab our blue. Oh, bird down. Bird down. That's okay. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. I think I have lost my mind today. It's fine. It is indeed all good. Though I have a meeting that I have to go to later tonight. Thankfully, it's an online meeting, so it's not like going to be terrible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I need the blue or the dark blue. Oh, the cat left. That's sad. Oh my goodness. I think all of my cats are melting. I think all of the cats are melting. I'm melting. The cats are melting. The outside is melting. Everything is melting today. 1, 2, 3. I think it should just be 3. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to slip stitch and slip stitch. And then one more slip stitch. Come on, yarn, work with me. Ah, it's not working with me. Come on, yarn. There we go. Slip stitch. Okay, and I need this to tighten a little bit. There we go, and we can get our dark blue yarns all situated. There we go. Okay, and now we just go down 2 stitches. Swap back to the where to go? Dark blue. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, and then that's the tail. Okay, so I'm in that stitch, so I need to go to here. What was that? I don't know what's going on. Wait, what? I'm confusion. Okay, we're good. Everything is fine. Okay, we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna... Okay, and then I do not need to hide the dark blue behind stitches. I do need to hide... There's a fuzzy on my yarn. I do need to hide this tail. We can do that pretty easily, though. Maybe, if yarn functions. If yarn functions. I feel like that should be a short story. If yarn functions. I don't know where the story would go. Because the yarn worked. And that means there was no problems. Which means there was no conflict. Which means, yeah, there's no story. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Ah, why is your wing curling? You don't need it to curl right now, buddy. No curling. Okay, and we finished that, so now we can attach this one further up. Do a slip stitch. There we go. And then we have 1, 2, and we need to swap to the white. Swap into the white. I've definitely lost my mind today. Oh my goodness. Maybe today, instead of making a second blue jay, we just do some more wing experimentations. Maybe we just do that. Because I don't know if I have the brain capacity. My brain has ceased. It's hazardous. Very hazardous. Okay. We're just going to do 2 chains here. And then... snipper clip. Get rid of the white. There we go. Okay. And then... do the blue. Do 1 more blue. And we'll swap over to the dark blue. We'll keep hiding both of those in there. And then dark blue goes under light blue. Okay, and then we can hide both of those. I have 1 more light blue and then a dark blue stitch. Dark blue stitch. And then we need to swap over to the dark blue. There's an ant on the desk. He's running away. Okay. All right, we can leave the light blue over there. Now we just need to do a slip stitch, and slip stitch. And then we're going to flip it around. And I'm going to do another slip stitch. And another slip stitch. And now we can swap back to the... Oh, I was going to do... Yes, I want to hide this dark blue. So we're going to do 1 and 2 chains. That. Gonna make that go away. Bring up this so we're in that stitch right there. So I need to go into this one. Alrighty. And then we can just hide this tail all the way up. Come on, yarn, work with me. Yarn's actually doing pretty good, thankfully. It's not being bad, not yet. Alrighty, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna do slip stitch and 2 chains. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we do tails or should we do wings? So we could do wings or we could do tails. All right, let's get the rest of these woven in. Okay, so this knot, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but this knot, so this tail is trying to go up. So like if I tried to pull it this way, it keeps pulling back this direction. So if I were to try to just take this tail and hide it down into this hole here, into this hole here, it's just going to keep popping right back up and out. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to go in the direction that it wants to go in. I'm just going to take it right through this hole here because that lets that knot go in the direction that it wants to while still hiding that yarn. So now that that is there, I can then, I'm also going to do it one more over this way just to make sure that that knot is really pulled into those, it's really pulled into there. Now this tail can then go down into this hole that's right there. So if I go up and out, I can pop out right there, grab the yarn and pull it in, and that should stay hidden, and it won't pop out, hopefully. This one is fine to just pull right down here. That knot isn't particularly being pushed in any direction, so it's fine if that one just goes down. It was only because that knot was trying to go in a specific direction that I have to be careful with which way. Your head is flat, sir. Let's not have flat heads. Much appreciated. Not that there's anything wrong with flat heads, but you're a bird. Supposed to have round heads. All right, and now we can get this white hidden away. Maybe. Maybe not. If it wants to, maybe if it wants to, today or tomorrow. I don't really care. Just want it gone. Okay. There we go. I have definitely lost my mind, guys. I don't know how I'm going to survive tomorrow. Yeah. I might need the AC tomorrow. I might need more than my ceiling fan tomorrow. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Okay, we're going to trim this a little bit. Oh, and the ads are done. Okay. I completely missed that those went off. Alrighty, well, there we go. And now that is it. Oh, I need to trim this one off a little bit. There we go. And that is, okay, how about we trim this one off as well? Oh my goodness. These are just like, they're just leaving little things. Just leaving little things. Okay. There we go. That's better. All right. And we got our, why do you have a lump? All right. We got our 2 wings. Two wings. 2 little wings. I think those look good. They look quite nice. Quite nice little wings. Alrighty. Why does something look off? Why? I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening. That's okay. I don't know why it looks off, but that's okay. It will indeed be okay, because we have a bird. Alright, now we gotta do his tail. We gotta do the little bird's tail so that he doesn't fall. Although his wings are giving him a little bit of support. You gotta give him a little bit more support so he doesn't fall over. Alright, what do we do for these tails? So, we have options. We can do the roundy ones, or we can do the spiky ones. I kind of like the spiky ones. I like the black design, like the blue and black design on this one, but I like the spiky of this one. I don't know. Let's try the loopy ones. Let's try to make the loopy ones, but maybe a little bit smaller. All right, what did we do for this? Okay, what did I do for this one? I think I was going to do all blue at the base, black on the sides, blue in the middle, blue on sides, black in middle. Okay, I can do this. We can do this. All right, so we're going to try this. I'm gonna try this and see how it works, if it will function. Okay, yeah, we'll start here. Oh, that's the tail. I want the not tail. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, come on, yarn. Okay. 5. I just want to go in this loop. 6. Oh, come on, yarn. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, 10 should be fine. Okay. And we're gonna do... Oh, that's actually not a single stitch. That's a slip stitch. Oh boy. I don't know why I've been coughing the past couple days, but I've been coughing the past couple days. I'm not sick. Like, it's literally just like dry throat or something. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. I've been drinking water and like I even tried whispering like the other day. Like just straight up just whispering throughout the day instead of talking, and it still did not help. I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Yarn! Thank you. Oh my... Ah! No! This is probably why my voice is terrible, because I scream. Not really. I scream in non-screaming ways. Okay, so that was that. And then we do another increase. Yeah, and then we're gonna have one more here. And then we're gonna swap over to the light blue. Oh, wait, I need the black to come over here so that I can yump. And then we do 1, 2, and then we can have the black come back over. Okay, we have 1. We'll do an increase here. 1 stitch, 2 stitch. Whoops, 2 stitch. All right, and then we'll do 1 more black stitch here just to be safe. Okay, and then we will swap back over to the blue. Just do the blue stitches all the way across. What is that? Is that the right thing that I want? Yeah, I want this stitch here, I think. That, and then I want to do an increase here. Why is this such a wonky thing? What is going on here? Where is my black tail? Here's my black tail. I need to make sure that that does not become loose, because that is very much trying to become loose. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll go here, do another increase. There we go. Do a single here, and then we'll swap over to the black. And then I'm actually going to do a increase for this black here as well, just to give a little bit more on there. I think I only want to do 1 increase, actually. Yeah, let's only do 1 increase there. Okay, now we're going to swap back over to the blue. Come on, yarn. And I need to do an increase. And 1 more increase. 2. Okay. And then we'll just go all the way over. Yeah, and then we swap back to the black. And we'll do an increase here and an increase here. Then we swap to the blue. Oh, the blue, the blue, the blue. There's our truck outside. All right, come on, yarn. I'll work with me. There we go. We're going to do 1 more increase here. And then 1 more blue. And then we'll swap to the black again. And this should be the last bits of the black that we need. That 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. So we did 2 increases on that side. We're going to do 1 more black here. And then I'm just going to do 2 chains here and snip this because I don't need the black anymore. And the white, we're pretty much just going to be doing different things with. Okay, so I'm going to move the blue out of the way here. For now, at least. Okay. Alrighty. Let's start with the white. So we're gonna do Okay, so we're going to start with a single stitch on this very edge here. Maybe we'll start with a single stitch on the edge here. I would like to start a single stitch on the edge here. Single stitch. All right, now we're going to do a double stitch or double crochet. Actually, half double. No, we're going to do a double crochet because we need to give this some height. Double crochet. Alrighty, and then we're going to do another, I don't know what this is called. It's sort of a double crochet. But it's instead of, oh wait, no, what is it? It's, I go through here to grab the yarn, and then we go through here, and then we can go through here, and we can go through there. I don't know what that's called. I don't know if you guys will be able to see because of it's white against black, but what I'm doing is at this base of the double crochet, I just go into that, and then I grab my yarn and pull it through there, and then I go down to do the next double crochet, and that is how I get the yarn for the double crochet. All right, and now we're going to do a single stitch. That is not going through both sides, is it? I can't even tell. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Actually, I don't want it to go through that black on the other side. I want it to go through the blue. There we go. All right, now we have our single, and we're just going to do 2 chains and snipper clip. There we go. There we go. And now this thing can just go hide. All right, and we can put the white aside for now. I need to tuck all of these inside of the tail. It's going to make all of those disappear. Beautiful. Okay. And we're going to start by grabbing some yarn because I don't know how else to start this. And we're going to here. We're going to do this and that so that that gets nice and tall because we need this to be nice and tall. Okay. Nice and tall. Beautiful. We're going to go one more. Then I'm going to grab yarn from here, and then I'm going to grab yarn from here, and then we'll go here. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just doing stuff and pretending like everything is fine. So, you know. It's gonna go there. We're just going to go there. We're going to go there. Hi, Rice Cake. Did you take a good nap? You have a good nap, sweet man? Yeah, you have a good nap. Oh, good nap. Very good nap. Yeah, we love good naps. I'm glad that you were able to take a nap because I don't think I would be able to take a nap in this heat. It's too hot, guys. It is too hot. Okay, we're going to call that okay. And we're going to snipper clip. Okay. There we go. Sure. That's fine. Okay, and we're going to, I'm just going to shove that right down into the tail. I don't need those little ends. Those are fine. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to swap back to the white and do the other side. Okay, and we're going to do a single crochet. Hi, baby. How are you? You taking over? The rice cake takeover. A bonk. Oh, we get double cats. We got a beans and we got a rice cake. Oh my goodness, sir. Hi. Hi, Bubbles. What are you up to? You are on top of my yarn. Yeah, you're on top of the yarn. Oh, and now you're on top of me, buddy. It's hot. It's very hot. Oh, can I look in your ear? Oh my goodness. Oh, your ear looks, actually, that ear looks really clean. Do I have a tissue here? I don't have a tissue here. That's sad. Okay, we're going to do... Actually, I want to grab yarn from here to make our thing, and then... What are you doing, sweet man? Okay, well, don't poke yourself. Don't poke your eyeball with the hook. That's hazardous. It's contradictory to life, buddy. Oh, wait, I didn't do that right. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. And then we do this. There we go. How many stitches did I have over here? We have single, double, 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 single. Okay. Single, double, double, double. Rice cake. It's a good thing I don't need a whole lot more white. And single. I know you're sitting on it. Look at your little toesies. Oh my goodness, look at your toesies. Look at your toesies. You got your toesies sticking out, buddy. That's all you are. You're an elbow and toes. That's all we got from ya. Is that all we're gonna get from you today? Is just some... What is on your... What is on you? What is that? Oh my goodness. I want to see it, buddy. You have a scab. Sir. Dude, I want to see it. Oh my gosh. This is what I have to deal with. He does not like it. As soon as I like try to look at him and inspect him, he thinks that I'm gonna like he's gonna get like eardrops or something. He's like absolutely terrified. And I'm like, buddy, let me look at you. He looked up for a second and it looked like there was a scab on like the bottom part of his neck. And I'm like, hello? What is this? And I'm like, I'm gonna have to look at him later. Gonna have to look at him. He's not gonna be happy. But that's okay. I gotta get like some of those little like churu thingies or whatever it is. The little wet food cat treats on a stick. It's like a Go-Gurt, but cat treat. The only way I could describe it. Okay, why does this one look so much tinier than this one? I don't understand. I don't understand. He's just gonna be Wonky Bird. And that's okay. Because that is what I seem to specialize in. It's just wonky birds. And that's okay. It's okay to have a specialty. Yarn, work with me. There we go. Okay, yep, you just come all the way out and then I can figure it out from there. All right, where are we at? We probably won't go too much longer. Maybe we'll make a couple of you know what? I think we probably could make a couple of tails, I think. Because I think we have wings pretty good. I kind of like these wings. I feel like we're doing pretty solid on the wings. I think it's the tails that we're kind of like a bit sporadic with. So I think we could probably try to get down at least like having like a better understanding of the tails, because I'm not really consistent with how many around I make for the tails. Or even when I do increases or decreases, or, oh my goodness, this water bottle is cold. Oh, that feels wonderful. Oh, it feels beautiful. Oh, I like this. It's so nice. Okay. We're just gonna sit on that some more. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. Let's do I don't know. What color do I want to do these tails as? Let me see. Let me go see if I have some random yarn that I'm probably not going to use stuff for. I need some man. What you do? Do good? Of course you do good. Everybody's doing good. Okay, I think you guys will be able to see this color fairly easily. Hopefully. That's the other thing I need to pay attention to, that you guys can actually see the color. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is some type of wool blend. It's a little bit scratchy, so it kind of makes me not want to use it for various projects because of how scratchy it is. Like, you don't want to make a stuffed animal that's going to be scratchy on some kid's face, because that's just a terrible stuffed animal. I had a scratchy stuffed animal, and I absolutely loved the stuffed animal, but it was just so scratchy. It was just so scratchy. It was terrible. It's terrible. Trauma. Child trauma. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try doing 10 around and see where that gets me. All right. So, and we're going to do this as if it's a circle. So we're just going to go right here. Oh, what am I doing? I need to make sure that I do this right. Side up. Okay, I need to do this side. Okay. There we go. All right, and we're going to do a single increase here. You know what? No, we're going to do triple increase. So we do 3 stitches in 1 stitch. That's what that one is. 3 stitches in 1 stitch, and then we go over. So we increased by 2 on one side. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other side over here as well. Once I get over there, I think I need to do 1 more stitch. Let's see here. So I did the increases here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Math. If it was in 1, so I have stitches 1 through 10. I did an increase in 1. I need to do another increase in 6. And I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need to do the increases here. So we're going to do 3 stitches in that one. Okay, and then we just keep going around. Okay, and this should be the last one of those. Yes, okay, cool. All right, and then, yeah, so all of those ones are in that one. Okay, so if we have this like this, so now if I do an increase here, so we're going to do 1 increase and a second increase. So I'm also increasing by 2 for this row. Well, 2 on each side for this row. And we do an increase, and we do an increase. Okay. Alrighty. And so how many rows is on this side? 2, 1, 2. I think we want at least one more row. And I think we only do one increase for this last row. I think that's what we need to do. So one increase. And then, oh, am I in that stitch? Nope, I need to go into this stitch. Okay, and then this stitch. I don't know if you guys can even see stuffs here. There we go, maybe. Oh my goodness, I was crocheting while looking at the screen and not at the actual crochet, and there's like a very subtle slight lag between what's happening on the screen, and I'm like starting to crochet slower because I'm watching it through the screen. Okay. Alrighty, so now that we have that, let's try doing the loopy ones. Okay, let's try doing the loopy ones first. I'm gonna do one more over here. Then maybe even just this so that I have space to go over to here. All right, so we're gonna do a single crochet here. All right, and now, so actually I need to break this up into, so if I started with 10, increase by 4, so that's 14, increase by 4, 18, increase by 2 is 20. So approximately 7 stitches for each bubble. Okay. So we're going to do the thing where we go to, we're going to go up to 3, or we're going to go to double crochet. And now we're going to go up to a triple crochet. Oh, an ad should be starting here momentarily. Oh wait, no, it's not every 7 because that's how many I have total. So you have to divide it by 2, so 10. So I have about 3 stitches for each one. Oh dear. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do, so the single, with the single stitch, I'm gonna do, so in that same single stitch, I'm going to put the double crochet. And then in the following stitch, so in the middle stitch of those 3 stitches that I have for the thing, each circle, I'm gonna put the triple crochet. And then in the third one, we're gonna do a double crochet again. And I am in that one, so I need to go to here. So we're gonna do triple crochet and a single crochet. Single crochet. Okay. Now I can do a double crochet here. So we're going to do double crochet, but then we're going to do an extra chain just to give this one a little bit extra height. We're going to swap to a triple crochet in this next stitch. There's the triple. And then, you know what? No. I need the triple to go in the same one as the double. We need the triple in with the double. We're doing triple with the double. And now we're going to go one higher. Might be a mistake, but you know, we aim for the stars here. Why go shorter when you can go taller? Alrighty, we're going to go there, and then we're going to go here into this next stitch. And then we just travel up all of those stitches. Just like that. And now we're going to do a what is it? I think we do 2 triples. No, we do a quad. So I think that was a 5. Was that a 5, guys, or was that a 4? I don't know what I have done. I have done something I don't understand. Really don't understand what I've done. I've just done something that I don't get. That's okay. I think... Nope, that was too many. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. Blah, blah, blah. A boop and a boop. Okay, so I do not need 3. I only need 2. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 and 2. Oh yeah, that would be... Yeah, this would be a 4. Okay, so this is a 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's a 3, 4, 3. Numbers are not numbering. That's okay. All right, now we're just going to do a double. I think. I don't know what I want anymore. I don't know what I want anymore. Alrighty, and now we're going to do a single here. And now we're going to do a double in that single. Okay, yarn. Now we're going to do a triple in this middle one. 1, 2, 3. Now we do a double in this last one, and then we do a single in this last one. Doesn't look terrible. Quite honestly, it does not look terrible. I mean, if I had any idea of what I just did, maybe we could redo it. I don't know what I just did. If any crocheters out there know what I just did, please feel free to explain. Yeah. I do like, it's definitely already a thing, but I really like going in and grabbing the extra yarn for like the double and, what's it called? The triple crochet, treble crochet, quadruple crochet, whatever you want to call it. All of the tall stitches. I like going in the sides of them because that makes it better. Oh dear. Vocabulary is not vocabularizing today. We're struggling, guys. We're struggling. Oh. This is why I did not do well in spelling bees. Spelling bees have nothing to do with vocabulary. But if they did, I would have failed miserably. Not that I didn't already fail miserably, but you know, if it had vocabulary, it would be even worse. That's fine. Okay, well, this was an experiment. this was an experiment. It was a quite nice experiment, honestly. Yeah. I almost wonder if I just go right from single crochet, because I think I did something different on this side, because this side is a little bit sharper of an incline than on this side. So I think I did something where, like, I did the chain in order to jump up a little bit higher, but I can't do that to go down on the other side. So I think I need to not do the chain, because that kind of just messes it up, because I can't do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could do a chain to go down. It would be different. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Yeah. This was an experiment. I mean, it's definitely not as... So, like, with this tail, I have each of these as completely separate lobes. So, like, for this one, they're all connected. Which would be kind of more like... Let's see here. Which of you birds has one of these? You're the frog. You don't have one of those. Oh, the mourning doves have the little frillies. I don't have anyone over here that has this. What about you? No, you don't. Nope, you don't. It's kind of like this, where it's all one row. I think I only did like a slip stitch right here, so that there's a little bit of a notch in the middle there. Semi-middle. It's not really... It's not symmetrical, but who said birds were symmetrical? Who said birds were symmetrical? So like each of these were completely separate from each other, whereas these ones are all connected. So that also will play a factor. If I wanted to have them all separate like this, where they can technically spread out even more if they wanted to, versus being connected, they can't really spread out a whole lot more than what they already are. Yeah, well, that was fun. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys are like interested in more like comparison type of things with like trying out like specific like things like tails or wings, we can absolutely try different styles. Because I mean, like with the mourning doves, I really liked having the tails have the frills, because that's what, whenever the mourning doves fly, their tails fan out like that. And so they get those little frilly things. That's the super wonky one. We don't want the super wonky one. I think this one was the best. That one was the best one, I think. But like they just have like the little frilly things. And that worked so well for the mourning doves, but it wouldn't work as well for like the little hummingbirds who just have this little itty bitty tail. If I tried to put all of those frilly things on a hummingbird, it would just look crowded. It would be way too crowded. So there's gonna be some birds that have like the frilly things. There's gonna be some that have more of like the lobed. I think the lobes work for the blue jays, just because blue jays are a little bit bigger. So they can have those frills. Not that I'm constrained by size for these birds. I mean, one of my chickadees is almost as big, is bigger than one of these guys. He's bigger. He's bigger than this guy. His wings are all sorts of lopsided though. Yeah, here we go. Hello, Moon. How are you today? I am melting. I am melting. I think I'm going insane, but it's fine. Exhausted. Oh, I feel that. I've barely done anything today, and it's like, can it be cool again and nighttime so I could go to bed? Oh my goodness. All right. I was just talking about tails. Just talking about tails. We've done so many different types of tails. So I just did a little practice tail. And yeah, trying to just practice with some lobes and try to get an understanding of numbers because numbers are not numbering today and words are not wording and brain is not braining. So yeah, we're chilling by melting. It's fine. Oh my goodness, I have so many birds on my desk. Oh my goodness. So many birds. Got a blue jay. Got a mourning dove. It's just like, they just keep coming out of nowhere. It's just bird after bird after bird. I need to organize my birds. I need to find like a bird shelf. I'm just gonna need to make a little bird shelf and then slowly just add more birds to the little bird shelf because I'm missing some of my birds. What other birds did I do? I'm missing some birds. I'm missing some birds. I am gonna call it short today just because I am very tired. Oh my goodness, look at the little itty bitty guy. I forgot about this little guy. He's so tiny. Like, he's this size, just like a little baby bird. These are the two itty bitty baby birds. Oh my goodness, he's so tiny. Okay, you don't stand up. Stand up. Nope, stand up. Nope, stand up. Stand up. Okay, your buddy will hold you up. There we go. And then we got a little bird. And then we got a little froggo. Little frogget frog. Had someone try. Oh my gosh. No. My question is, especially they didn't actually have a possible Loki. They took a lookalike picture offline, crafted enough to encourage the idea that it might have been him. Oh my goodness. That is extremely frustrating. That's like those things that like nightmares are made of. That's ridiculous. I was very sad that people are so desperate that like that's ridiculous. I am so sorry that you went through that experience. It's like, oh, they're angry because you didn't fall for it. Hey, I have your cat. Doesn't actually have your cat. Hey, how dare you not fall for my scam? It's like, my guy. You're angry that it boggles my mind. Yeah. Someone in a Discord tried to do it? Like, there was two people that tried doing it? Or, like, they used Discord to do it? But, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's awful. That is awful. And now it's like, it puts you in a worse position because now if someone does, like, message you and be like, hey, I think I have your cat. It's like, does person have cat? It happened all within 3 hours? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's awful. It was a streaming scam? Is it a new one or is it one that's been going around? Because if it's a new one, I'm gonna have to look into that because I do need to make sure that stuff doesn't happen. Gotta make sure. Gotta warn everybody. Gotta warn everybody. Yeah. I mean, the thing with like the pets, it's like I'm part of like several different pet finding groups on like Facebook and whatnot. And like probably at least once or twice a month, someone sends out like, hey, just be aware, watch for these red flags when people reach out claiming to have your pet because yeah, people are not great sometimes. not great sometimes. That's kind of weird that it happened, like, all at the same time. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? A mod for Discord and a person in that Discord server messaged you. I thought they needed it was a mod, but claimed they promote streamers' channels. Oh. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair yeah, that's a fair thing to have happen to them after they do that. Yeah, that's just it's just, it's not difficult to be nice, people. It's really not. It's just a very exhausting Monday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is it Monday? Today's Tuesday. Or was that yesterday? I'm also confused. It's been a day. Yesterday. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, that sounds exhausting. It sounds very exhausting. Still tired. Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. Yeah. That's terrible. Hopefully you get a chill day. Hopefully you get a chill day because oh my goodness. All right, I'm probably going to call it here for today. I got to prep for a meeting later. I don't even know what's happening in this meeting. I'm going to go find out. I will be back tomorrow because tomorrow's Wednesday and I should be back at normal time tomorrow. I know there's so many birds here. Let's see here. Let's get so many birds. Let's see if we can get a bit of a without breaking my camera. Yeah, so many birds. There's also the froggo. I think I'm missing some. Wonder if the cat stole some. So many birds. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here for today and go get ready for meetings. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna try not to melt any more than I already am. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by and chatting. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully it goes better than previous days. Oh my gosh. It makes me mad that someone is doing that to you. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I hope your day goes better. And hopefully I'll get to chat with all of you tomorrow. Goodbye everyone.